I love him, I love him. I love Justin Bieber.
Amanda, it's okay. We don't need to cry over Justin Bieber.
Yes, we do need to cry over Justin Bieber.
Amanda, you realize you're like a grown woman now.
No.
You shouldn't be crying over 5-year-olds.
I'm 3.
Why are you crying?
Because Justin Bieber loves me.
So why don't you give me the sex talk?
I feel uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
Why do you want to know the sex talk from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird.
I'll show you some of these actions being done to Justin Bieber and how he had to laugh off the assault. It's time for an Us Too movement. When you watch these clips I present to you today, I ask you to view this in reverse. What if grown men said and did these same things?
Didn't know this, but Justin, you were in the studio. Come on over here. He's a good-looking 14-year-old young man. Have a seat right next to your mom.
And he sounds even better than he looks.
He does.
Imagine a group of older men saying that a 14-year-old girl looks good and sings even better than she looks on live TV. What would be the reaction? This was Justin's first time on TV, and it only gets worse from here. Check out Justin receive an American Music Award.
Wow. I feel violated right now. Wow.
Jenny McCarthy was 40 and Justin was just turning 18, but she felt comfortable enough to assault him live on TV, and the crowd cheers it on and laughs even after he says he felt violated. Justin was in shock and no one cared. Jenny then goes on to make light of the situation after the show.
Great. I just got to neck Justin Bieber and grab his butt.
I saw that you totally it was like a full-on almost makeout session.
A little cougar scary.
Yeah.
But I took the opportunity in the window, considering I'll never get to do it again, and kind of molested him.
Imagine a man saying, "Hey, I never thought I would get the opportunity to molest a young girl, so hey, let me go ahead and do it while I got the chance." Rules for D, not for me. We all know any man in Hollywood that did the same exact thing on stage would be arrested and career would be ended. Instead, Jenny McCarthy can go on to make distasteful jokes about it. She makes the same joke multiple times.
We hear that he may be back on the market now and available.
Can you imagine how hilarious that would be? That would be the cougar score of the century. Jenny McCarthy dates Justin Bieber.
Would you?
I want some Bieber fever, and I want a Bieber rash.
I want it all.
It'd be like cougar rape.
It would be like cougar rape, as they both laugh and she tries the same joke again, and every time she thinks it's just as funny. Sexually, women can behave badly and we act like it never happens, or we act like it's impossible.
I did grab his butt. I'm single, but I think that's cougar rape, if you ask me. It was firm, just like you'd expect.
She tells the cougar rape joke again, and the female reporter had a full belly laugh. We know once again, if a man did the same thing, he would have to apologize and pray he doesn't get put under the jail.
What inspired the Bieber butt grab? Was that spontaneous?
Well, it better be, because that's just weird if it isn't.
She gets asked, what inspired you to grab Justin's ass? Are these serious questions? This proves we think men cannot be assaulted by women, and since it was spontaneous instead of planned, it's not weird. You might be saying it was just one nasty woman behaving badly, but sadly, it's not the case. Katy Perry did the same thing to Justin Bieber. And remember, these are grown women. What would you think if the roles were reversed? Like I said, they can touch and grab when and how they want, for as long as they want, and men have to act as if they enjoy it. Making a big deal out of a woman touching you inappropriately makes you seem weak and like you're just making a big deal out of nothing.
It's her turn. It's my turn. Wait your turn. Justin Bieber. I will squeeze your face. No, I will. No. I will squeeze your face.
Leah Remini decided she wanted to find a way to touch Justin, but this time he audibly yelled no like 3 times and kicked his leg out while leaning back. Justin may have already been weary of Leah because earlier she asked him a weird sexual question.
All right, do you know Would You Rather game? Would you rather? You know that game?
Yeah, I know that game.
Okay, so here's my question. Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms? Answer Justin Bieber.
I have like little girl fans. I can't go.
Okay, imagine that. Imagine that wasn't a problem.
Justin was only 16 at the time of her asking this question, and for some reason these 5 grown women and a crowd full of women saw nothing wrong with this question. He says he has young female fans, and then she says, well, imagine that wasn't a problem. Unbelievable. Diane Keaton, who was at least 70 at the time, also had the lust over Justin Bieber on live TV.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
I know. He's good looking.
Do you think he'd go on a... Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Stop it. That's not possible.
At this point, cougar and rape are starting to sound like synonyms. They seem to be coming from the aspect of dominating a little boy, not an older woman that is still seen as sexy. We may have to draw a distinction between cougar and MILF. Cougar seems rapey, while MILF has the connotation that the young man wants to do it as well.
Would that be the youngest if you went out with him? Are you a cougar? Do you consider yourself a cougar? Well, I'd like to. Do you think he'll ask me out later? Here, have some more wine.
Madonna does the same thing while being on the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Yesterday, Madonna said that the youngest man that she ever dated was 22, and you just turned 21. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Because there's a picture of Justin
We
I
can
saw.
sit here for a year.
Yeah.
And wait.
You're gonna wait a year?
We can talk to each other.
So 22 is like the lowest you'll go.
No, that's not true.
Honestly, I have no limit. Honestly, I
have
no limit.
Madonna told all of us she has no limits on the age she will go, but just like everything else that these female predators do, we sweep it under the rug. Don't ask any questions. There's nothing to see here. This is ridiculous at this point. The creepy men won't be let off the hook either. Little boys are getting molested by men as well, and it goes under the radar. Look at James Corden talking to Justin Bieber.
Can I say this? Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. Thank you so much. Look at him. Look at what a beautiful face. All right.
Now that was creepy. And some of you may be more outraged seeing that compared to what the woman did to Justin Bieber. If so, you gotta ask yourself why. And have you been programmed to react that way? Next, let's look at how P. Diddy just got Justin drunk. And rumors allegedly say Justin got molested here.
Happy birthday, Justin.
Welcome to the family, John.
Justin has been a victim of both men and women in the industry, and he is just a microcosm of what's going on in society. Plenty of female teachers and caretakers do these same things to young boys, and even though they do make the headlines, it does not bring public outrage. Justin was groomed and started to believe it was normal to flirt with older women. Watch these older women enjoy and blush while flirting with Justin.
You getting pink in the cheeks? I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
Maybe a little.
Maybe because I'm looking at you. Maybe that's why I'm feeling so rosy.
Maybe. Okay.
You
So.
can fly out whenever you want to see me.
Okay. Cool.
You gotta get in the aroma.
Get in the aroma.
Nah, it smells like right?
Because I can't not smile. You're just so beautiful. You blinked. Yes.
Okay. You're so hot. Don't say that. You are. Really?
I'm 6 years younger. And what's wrong? And I was.
Don't do this.
I was wondering.
That looks 22. That looks 22? Yeah, sure.
That's what's underneath here. I go to this side. I go to this side.
What I mean to you, and together, baby, there is nothing we won't do.
I don't like
On my chest or something. I don't know. I got this one here. That's one of my favorites.
That is a cool one.
And then got these abs here, as you can see.
Do you ever have ladies just leaning in for the old touch?
Sometimes.
You're joking.
Sometimes.
How old is too old to lean in for the touch?
How old are you?
31. Damn it, that's too old.
Get that down. So, how about twice your age?
Can't solve it. Can't solve it.
Justin, do you drive?
Yes, I drive.
Can you handle calls?
Yes, I can.
Imagine a grown man asking a young woman on TV can she handle riding his pogo stick, even in jest. I don't think that would go over too well. Justin has now been seen doing some weird things, and they wonder why child stars tend to become depressed and destructive. This isn't only unique to Hollywood, plenty of men hold on to these traumas and act out as well.
I love Justin Bieber, but that's just a fact.
Justin isn't the only man going through this. This is not rare at all. In high school, women grabbed and touched very often, and this went unchecked. Men just became used to women grabbing and touching without consent or reason. Look at Tyreek from Power getting groped on live stream, and he can only sit there in silence and in shock.
I've never worked, I've never did nothing. Yeah, I literally have 5 minutes of max in here.
She went to hug him and pulled him down and put her face on his crotch, then came back later and grabbed a handful of his private parts on the stream. Imagine what these women would do off camera. Let me show you other women behaving badly on live TV.
Do you have a significant other in your life? And can I beat her ass if she is? Oops, did I say that out loud? No. Do you have? And I'm non-violent, Lenny Kravitz.
Gail may be non-violent, but when the thirst is real, anything can happen apparently.
All these women are like this. Please welcome the most fabulous, Idris Elba.
Mind you, this is a married woman, and Idris just got married here himself. She decided to hug him for an unusually long amount of time and wrap her legs around him, but since she's a woman, it's totally fine.
And that's too young for me. But I think about it.
Are you saying mounting?
Mountain.
Or mountain?
Mountain. She might have been saying the other one. I'm saying mountain. I may have had a Freudian slip.
No, you don't. It's not.
Mountain. I may have had a Freudian slip.
No, you don't. It's not.
A Freudian slip is when you say what you actually believe by accident. So Sonny wants to mount Idris Elba, although they know he just got married and she is married herself. This double standard has to change if we actually want this equality we say we are aiming for. Women have to be taught, just like men, to control their sexual urges. And it's not okay to prey on little boys or grown men. I think it's time for us to have a us too movement, but I doubt that will ever happen.